Gordon Murray and the team have worked hard on the T.50s body design to achieve their aerodynamic performance targets, whilst retaining the T.50's balanced and classic proportions. The dramatic aerodynamic features of the T.50s Niki Lauda instantly give away its performance potential. A striking central fin, designed to enhance stability, features a Niki Lauda logo. At the rear, the distinctive 400mm fan from the T.50 is retained, accompanied by an even larger rear diffuser and a new delta wing. The rear grille features a T.50s badge and fan car script. The aerodynamic elements continue at the front of the car. If you liked this video till here far, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Barge boards are sculpted to improve airflow to the side ducts, which house the oil cooling systems for the engine and transmission. A splitter and dive planes are also prominent and further reflect the car's aero-influenced design. At the same time, the purity of the T.50 is not lost, creating a purposeful yet elegant look. Owners will be able to individualize their T.50s Niki Lauda through their choice of colors and liveries, so that no two cars will be alike. Professor Gordon Murray CBE, the styling of the T.50s is completely aero-driven, but still attractive. There's not one body panel carried over from the T.50, but the road car has such a strong and classic shape that it still manages to shine through. The Cosworth-designed 3.9-liter V12 engine is a dramatically different version of the engine that powers the T.50. It is even more powerful and faster revving too, delivering 711 PS at 500 RPM, on its way to a 100 RPM rev limit. At 178 horsepower per liter, the specific power output of the T.50s Niki Lauda's V12 exceeds that of the all-conquering Cosworth DFV Formula 1 engine. The power-to-weight ratio of 835 PS/ton betters that of a naturally aspirated LMP1 car. The T.50s Niki Lauda's engine is fed by a newly designed, roof-mounted, high-performance ram induction airbox, which can increase maximum power to 725 brake horsepower. The maximum torque figure is 485 Nm, produced at 9,000 RPM. A newly developed, bespoke, straight-through exhaust system also takes the engine sound to a new level. Right through the rev range, it promises to be one of the greatest and most characterful sounding cars ever made. The state-of-the-art V12 pushes the boundaries of engine design even further, with many new components. Changes include completely revised cylinder heads and camshafts, plus a higher compression ratio of 15:1. Through meticulous attention to detail, this new iteration of the Cosworth GMA V12 weighs just 162 kilograms. 16 kilograms less than what was already the lightest road-going V12 engine ever. The weight-saving measures extend to the intake, exhaust and control systems, as well as the engine itself. All the valves are made from titanium, while there is no variable valve timing due to the additional weight of the gear train and electronic control system. A simpler induction system features 12 throttle bodies on top of the engine, fed directly by the racing-style airbox. The exhaust system does without catalytic converters, has thinner Inconel walls, and, with only track noise limits to meet, benefits from smaller silencers. A bespoke Strack IGS, instantaneous gear shift, 6-speed paddle shift gearbox is fitted, designed to fit the exacting packaging and weight demands of the T.50s Niki Lauda. As part of Strack's efforts to minimize weight wherever possible, Even the gears are lighter, contributing to a 5 kilograms total weight reduction. Both the gearbox and the clutch are electronically actuated. Ratios have been chosen to optimize on-track performance and driver enjoyment and engagement, delivering a top speed of approximately 200 to 210 miles per hour. A set of closer ratios optimized for shorter circuits will also be offered, allowing owners to make the most of all 6 gears via the steering column-mounted paddles. In this configuration, the T.50s Niki Lauda will reach around 170 miles per hour flat out. The T.50s Niki Lauda is built around a specially developed, lightweight carbon fiber monocoque. Optimized for weight reduction and structural rigidity, it is constructed using advanced part binding technology, with carbon fiber wrapped around a honeycomb aluminum core. This stiffness and strength also contributes to the T.50s's exceptional occupant safety, with precisely engineered deformable areas. Passengers are further protected by an F1-style passenger safety cell. Exterior body panels, all unique to the T.50s, are also made from ultra-lightweight carbon fiber. Windows and screens use glazing that has been further reduced in weight from the road car specification. For exceptional levels of confidence-inspiring on-track dynamics, the T.50s Niki Lauda utilizes the same forged aluminum front and rear double wishbone suspension system as the T.50. However, the springs, dampers and anti-roll bar have been respecified to optimize track performance, while the ride height has been lowered to 87 mm at the front and 116 mm at the rear. As part of the track speed package, the T.50s Niki Lauda's chassis can be adjusted to find the ideal setup for its owner. Both the chassis settings and the aerodynamics are fully adjustable. The T.50s Niki Lauda retains the T.50's rack and pinion steering, but with a revised steering ratio. The Brembo carbon ceramic discs of the T.50 are carried over to the T.50s Niki Lauda, 370 mm x 34 mm front/340 mm x 34 mm rear, with 6-piston front calipers and 4-piston rear calipers. The braking system and aerodynamics combine to produce incredible deceleration of 3.5 G. To ensure the brakes maintain their phenomenal performance throughout a track session, new ducting around each wheel is designed to improve brake cooling. The T.50s sits on unique and exceptionally light magnesium-forged 18-inch wheels, weighing less than 6 kilograms each, with Formula 1-style lightweight wheel hubs and a center lock attachment. The wheels are wrapped in Michelin slick tires, measuring 250 mm wide at the front, 25/64 18-inch, and 300 mm wide at the rear, 30/68 18. A wet option is also provided. The dihedral doors lift to reveal a race car-oriented cabin. The T.50s Niki Lauda retains the driver-focused central seating position of the T.50, giving the driver an unhindered view of the track ahead and allowing perfect placement. The driver sits on a full racing carbon fiber seat with fore and aft adjustment and is secured with a 6-point harness. The T.50s is a 2-seater with a fixed passenger seat to the left of the driver, complete with a 4-point harness. In place of the seat, on the right, is a fire extinguisher system. Occupying the space formerly taken up by the passenger footwell is a vertical switchgear panel similar to that found on the legendary McLaren F1 GTR. Should the owner wish, the car can be ordered without a passenger seat to save further weight and create an even more focused feel. The rectangular carbon fiber steering wheel is a lesson in simplicity, featuring only the key controls that the driver needs. This includes buttons for the traction and launch control, as well as the car-to-pit/driver-to-passenger radio, and to select neutral. The slim, uncluttered design is influenced by Murray's racing experience. Professor Gordon Murray CBE, I used to make my drivers take their watches off, partly for weight, but also because it adds to the steering inertia. Big wheels with lots of switches are quite heavy from a steering inertia point of view, so for the T.50s I wanted to keep the wheel small, clean and simple. To avoid unnecessary distractions, the T.50s features a single digital screen. This displays essential vehicle and engine data, as well as aero info, the gear change indicator, telemetry, lap time, tire pressures/temperatures, G-forces, and a camera video feed. Driver comfort was another priority for Murray when designing the T.50s, which maintains the same spaciousness and visibility as the road car. This makes the T.50s Niki Lauda a uniquely usable track car, despite its incredible performance. Professor Gordon Murray CBE, engineering the ultimate track-focused supercar has to start with the driver. It was essential that we retained a central driving position, with every control arranged within easy reach and with no distractions or unnecessary information on display. And in my opinion, you don't get a better view than that from the central driving position, one which allows you to place the T.50s Niki Lauda with millimeter precision on any circuit. You are left with nothing to take away the pure pleasure of pushing this car as hard as you can on your favorite race circuit. Racing drivers are often uncomfortable, they just put up with it because they're trying to win a race. The McLaren F1 had a really nice driving position and good visibility, and I think that helped the guys at Le Mans, because it made it more comfortable for them. In the T.50s, the driving position ergonomically is just about as good as it gets. This is a car you can drive all day.